I created Yoga Sculpt in order to integrate the benefits of yoga with the advantages associated with body sculpting. With Yoga Sculpt, you'll develop a strong, well-aligned body. It'll teach you coordinated body movements designed to give you flexible strength. You'll engage several muscle groups at one time, often strengthening one set while stretching another. Because we link our breathing to the movements and then synchronize our movements to the music, you'll reach the depth and intensity required to maximize your results. We begin with breathing to establish focus and concentration. Next, we move into yoga postures that will not only open your joints and release tension, but will build muscular strength in your upper and lower body. Then we'll work on our mat to increase abdominal strength and condition our back muscles safely. The key here is to create a stable center without traditional curls or weight training. This enables you to move freely and gracefully from a strong foundation. Remember, when your entire body is flexible and limber, strength training becomes easier and you'll have better range of motion for everyday activities and sports. For this routine, a sticky mat is a necessary tool to help you perform to the best of your ability. It provides a non-skid surface for safe footing in the standing poses. Avoid standing directly on carpeted floors because they allow your feet to slip. The sticky mat also offers comfortable padding and insulation from cold floors for the kneeling and reclining poses. A block is quite helpful to achieve correct form in the poses that might otherwise be too challenging. I'll suggest modifications using the block throughout the routine. Use it whenever you need firm, reliable support or are unable to touch the floor. Now place the mat in a vertical position to me and stand on the back end of it. We're going to begin in Tadasana with your feet hip-width apart. Now roll your weight between the balls of the feet and the heels and settle in the center. Now stand evenly between the inner and outer edge of each foot. Now begin to lift your kneecaps and thigh muscles up, pressing your thigh bones back. Now draw the tailbone toward the floor and lift the abdominals. Now roll the shoulders back. Move your shoulder blades toward the center of your spine and get the feeling as if someone's zipping up the front of your torso and zipping down the back of your torso. Now close your eyes. Practice standing still and breathing. Take a full deep breath and feel the expansion of your chest and abdomen. Exhale, relax your shoulders, soften your torso, and release any accumulated tension in your body. Inhale again into your chest and abdomen, and now in your mind's eye, take your breath all the way down to the base of the spine. Continue to expand outward. Exhale smoothly and completely. As you continue to breathe this way, focus on your internal world and become less distracted by the outside world. Remember, you have nothing to prove here. Respect how your body feels, be gentle and patient with it. Now open your eyes, and we're ready to begin. Raise your arm out to the side and turn your palm up. Now inhale and raise your arm over your shoulder. Exhale, roll the shoulder away from the ear. Now on an inhale, lift at the waist and lean to the side. Reach out through the fingertips, turn your chin, look up to the ceiling, and move your arm behind your nose. Take a deep breath in. Increase the stretch on the exhale. Inhale the arm up and do the other side. Raise the arm out to the side and turn the palm up. Now inhale and raise that arm over your shoulder. Exhale, roll the shoulder away from the ear. Now inhale, lift at the waist, reach to the side, stretching out the side waist. Keep your tailbone pointed toward the floor. Turn your head, move your arm back. Inhale, exhale, go farther into that stretch. Now inhale the arm back up. Interlock your thumbs behind you. Raise them up away from your hips and feel a good stretch across the front of the chest and in the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the arms down. Now interlace your fingers, raise the arms front, and retract your shoulders away from the ears. Keep them there as you bring the fingertips and thumbs up to the ceiling. Now inhale, exhale, Now continue reaching up with your fingertips and press down with the balls of the feet to raise your heels. Find your balance by focusing your eyes. Keep reaching up with your fingertips as you lower your heels. Sit back into chair pose. Up with your fingertips, down with your heels. Move the tail in and breathe. Exhaling, sink. Inhale. Sweep your arms all the way out and behind the back of the knees. Exhale, round over, breathe in. On the exhale, expand across the low back and relax. Just enjoy how your body's feeling here. Now on an inhale, sweep your arms up, move your chest off your thighs into chair pose. Exhale, sink into your heels. And again, inhale, stand. Open the arms out, exhaling. Take a deep breath, inhale. Look up as you watch your hands come together. Reach high with your fingertips. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Place your hands on the shins or use a block. Shrug your shoulders away from the ears and look forward. Move your chest more forward than the arms. You elongate the back of your neck and the spine. Now exhale, reach around the back of the ankles and take the top of the head down, folding. On an inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms up, sit back into chair pose, hips back, heels pressing down, fingertips reaching up. Abdominals support your spine here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Use your legs. Inhale, stand. Open the arms way out to the side. Sweep them up. Bring them far out to the side, way up to the ceiling. Look up, stretch high, elongate. Exhale, bending at the hips. Place your hands on the floor if you can. Look forward. Flat back, shrug your shoulders away from the ears. Chest moves forward. Exhale and fold. Now bend your knees. Sweep your arms up. Chest moves off the thighs. Sit into chair pose one more time. Tailbone in. Fingertips reach. Inhale and stand. Exhale the arms out. Sweep them all the way up. Look up. Now dive forward, placing your hands on the floor. Look forward, shrug your shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Now bend your knees. Walk your hands forward, placing the heels of the hands underneath your shoulders and the knees directly underneath your hips. Now on an inhale, relax your abdomen. Bring your chest more forward and form a dog tilt. The middle back arches, the tail lifts, the chest moves forward of the arms. Now on an exhale, you push the floor away from you, round the middle back, roll the hips under, eke out as much stretch as you can here. Head down. On an inhale, reverse the stretch, bring your chest more forward, back into dog tilt, shoulders away from the ears. Make sure you unlock your elbows, don't lock out. Now exhale, push the floor away from you, roll the hips under, and use your abdominals to really curve your spine. Now keep rolling the hips under as you bring your big toes together. Sit your hips back toward the heels. Place your forehead on the floor, and then walk your hands out a little bit more. See how far you can reach them. Really crawl out with those fingertips. Place the hands flat on the floor. Rotate your elbows inward and broaden across the upper back. Take a breath here. Exhale and enjoy how your body's feeling. Now on an inhale, come back into a table position. Open your feet apart and turn your right fingers in. Now slide your left arm through, placing the side of your head and shoulder on the floor. Move the right palm of your hand into the floor in front of your wrist and push down into that palm of your hand as you rotate your spine. Make sure that your hips face the floor, they stay level and squared, but really rotate by pushing down into the hand. Take a deep breath in and rotate on the exhale. Now on an inhale, push yourself up, walk to the other side, fingers in slightly, slide the right arm through, head and shoulder on the floor, move your hand in front of the wrist and push down into the palm of that hand. Keep your hips level and push down into the palm of the hand to fully rotate your spine. Take a breath. Go a little bit farther on the exhale. Go to the edge where you still feel comfortable, but you know that you're getting some stretch out of it. Something's happening in your body. Inhale, come up and go back into a table position. Walk your hands slightly forward of the shoulders this time. And we're going to go into downward facing dog. So go into dog tilt first, raising your tail, bringing your chest forward. Then curl the toes under, lower your head into neutral spine, and lower your chest as you lift your hips. Continue lifting the hips, watching your knees straighten up, and then press down into the heels and relax. Now you may find that your knees don't get straight or your heels may not go to the floor. Just work in that direction. Be patient with yourself. Eventually it will happen. Press back. Take a breath in. On an exhale, move your chest even more toward the legs and raise your tailbone up. Feel the back of the legs opening. And again, this time when you breathe in, think of pushing the floor away from you with your hands. Lift the tail and elongate the sides of your waist. Again, take a breath in. Exhale, press your chest back to the thighs. Feel what's happening in your back and in your legs. Enjoy that feeling. Stay with it. Breathe into it. Take a breath in. Now this time, we're going to shift your shoulders over the wrists and come into plank position. Lower your hips. Use your abdominals to support your spine. Now move your heels back and then bring your chest more forward. Maintain that position with your back by using your abdominals to hold it up. And then take a breath in, lift the hips, exhale, press your heels to the floor, and stretch into downward facing dog once again. Now this time, inhale, shift your shoulders over your wrists, lower your hips down into plank position. Bring your chest forward. Now, bring your right knee to the chest. Bring your nose to that knee. Push the floor away with your arms. And use your abdominals to round your back. Hold this position. Breathe in. Exhale out. Move your foot back. Inhale the hips up. Exhale the heels down. Enjoy downward facing dog. Inhale again, bring your shoulders over your wrists, plank position, abdominals strong to support the spine, chest moves forward, look forward, reach your heels back, and then bring your left knee into the chest, bring your nose to the knee. Use your abdominals to create a good curve to your back, push the floor away with your arms, don't lock the elbows. Inhale, breathe, exhale out. Now inhale, move your foot back and lift your hips up. Exhale, sink your heels back. Elongate the whole body, stretch it out. Now inhale, shift your shoulders over the wrists. One more time, plank position. Hips come down, heels reach back, move your chest forward, and we're going to lower to the floor, maintaining this plank position, but you can bend your knees whenever you need to. So come all the way down. And then uncurl the toes, tops of the feet on the floor, shrug your shoulders away from the ears, move your hands back a little if you need to, and use your back muscles to raise your chest. Use your hands to drag your mat back, Think of bringing your chest more forward of the arms and close your elbows in. Now inhale, lift. Exhale, stay. Now inhale, this time lift your feet. Strong back. Use your hands to drag your mat back. Move your shoulders in the direction of your elbows. And then relax all the way down. Now push up into table position. Continue on into downward facing dog by curling the toes. Raise your hips, straightening the knees, moving your heels back. Chest moves back toward the legs. And then very slowly, walk your feet in toward the hands. Walk your hands in toward the feet. And one vertebra at a time, roll yourself up, using your abdominals to help you up. Take a deep breath, inhale. Look up and watch your hands come together again. Reach high with the fingertips and thumbs. Exhale, open the arms out. And bring your hands in front of your chest. Take a breath. And then exhale and walk to the front of your mat. One more time, take a deep breath, inhale, lift up, reach high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, place your hands on the floor, look forward, shrug your shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold down, bend your knees. Take your right leg back into low lunge. Now come up on your fingertips, lift the hips slightly. Now push your heel back and get your knees straight. With that position, lower the hips. And again, inhale the hips up. Exhale, lower your hips down, keep your back leg straight. And the last time, inhale the hips up, chest moves forward, heel moves back, up on the fingertips, hold. Now inhale the hips, exhale and bend your knee this time, placing the top of the foot on the floor. Walk your hands up to the front thigh and come up. Now point your tailbone down to the floor and make a straight vertical line with this hip. Now maintain that position as you go forward. Place your hand on the back thigh and raise the front arm up. Now take a breath in. On the exhale, see if you can sink down a little bit more. Reach back with the back hand and angle the front arm up. Make sure that the tailbone points toward the floor. Now inhale, lift up, reverse the front arm to the back leg and rotate your spine. And then go down into the low lunge with an internal rotation. Breathe in. Exhale. Now place your right hand directly under the right shoulder. Continue to curl the toes under, straighten your knee, and push the heel back. Now sweep the arm up to the ceiling. Look up to the ceiling, inhaling. Exhale, bring your arm over your ear and reach out. Fingertips reach in the opposite direction from your heel. Press down against the big toe of the back leg and think of dragging the front heel in. Now rotate your spine. To make this easier, you can use a block underneath that bottom arm. Rotate your spine. Inhale, sweep the arm up. Come all the way down. Now lift the hip, turn the heel in, and then turn your toes in. Feel the outer edge of the foot anchored into the ground. Place one hand on the thigh, the other hand on the thigh. Find your balance and come up. Now sweep one arm in front, then the other arm in front. Make sure they're not crooked. Keep them level. And then inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, sink down into Warrior One. Tailbone reaches to the floor. Fingertips reach to the ceiling. Think of dragging the front heel back. Feel the outer edge of the back foot on the floor. Now keeping your legs where they are, inhale, exhaling, open the arms out to the side into Warrior Two. Now retract the shoulders away from the ears. Reach out through the fingertips. Fingertips reach to eternity. Reach them out. Tailbone down. Knee opens out. Inhale. Place your elbow on the thigh, reach the other arm up to the ceiling, and then reach down with the bottom hand, or you can use a block. Rotate the chest, move the tail in toward the body, reach high with the top hand. Now on an inhale, bring your body back up to Warrior Two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, slide the under ribs out. Place your hand on the ankle or on a block for triangle pose. Reach up with the top hand, open the chest. Imagine a wall behind you and you want to lean against the wall. Move your tail under and then sweep that top hand all the way back. If you can, see if you can reach and hug the under thigh. Rotating, open the chest. And then sweep your arm back up, reach high, and sweep it over your ear. Remember that wall. Don't lean forward, but open up and reach out, fingertips away from your heel. Now on an inhale, reverse the arm, bend your front knee, hands to the floor, pivot the heel, and bend the knee. Now bend the back knee slightly, rock on it, and then rock forward, bringing your feet together, and reach out with your left leg. Once again, up on the fingertips, back leg straight, heel reaches behind you, bring your chest more forward. Inhale, lift the hips slightly. Exhale, lower the hip, but keep your chest reaching forward in the opposite direction to your heel. And again, inhale, exhale, sink, chest forward. One more time, inhale, exhale, sink, reach back with the heel. Now this time, lift the hip slightly, exhale, lower the hip, and go ahead and bend your back knee, placing the top of the foot on the floor. Walk your hands up and rotate your hip, tailbone points down, straight vertical line with that hip. And then lunge forward. Place your hand on the back thigh and reach the front arm up. Take a breath. Every time you exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper into each pose, reaching back with the back arm, angling the front arm up. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Now on an inhale, reverse the front hand, reach around the back leg, rotate your spine and open up the chest. And then go down into your forward lunge again with an internal rotation. Chest is open, shoulders relaxed. Now coming back to center, place your left hand directly underneath your left shoulder. Curl the back toes under, straightening the knee. Sweep your arm up, reach up with the top hand, vertical lift. And then sweep your arm by your ear, rotate your spine. Keep pressing back with the heel behind you, pushing down against the big toe of the back leg. Don't let that front knee open out. Close it over the ankle. And then inhale, sweep your arm up in reverse direction. Place your hand next to your foot. Now lift the hip, turn your heel in, and walk your toes in. Feel the outer edge of your foot anchored to the ground, and then walk your hands to the front thigh. Now feel the back leg is strong, the outer edge is down. Sweep one arm in front, the other arm in front. Keep them level. Now on an inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. On an exhale, sink down into Warrior One. Inhaling. Exhale, open to the side, Warrior Two. Retract the shoulders. Reach out through the fingertips. Open the front knee out over the little toe side and point your tailbone to the floor. Now place your elbow on the thigh, sweep the other arm up to the ceiling, reach down with the bottom arm, or you place your hand on a block. Reach up, open your chest, rotate. Tailbone under, breathe. Inhale, leave the legs where they are. Bring your arms back into Warrior Two. Extend with your fingertips. Very strong, very fluid. Inhale, stand up on the front leg. Exhale, slide, placing your hand on the ankle, and take the arm all the way up to the ceiling. Reach up, vertical line. Open the chest, move the tail in. Triangle pose right here. Then you sweep your arm back. Hold the front thigh and rotate even more if you can with your chest. Then release the arm, bring it up to the ceiling and sweep it over your ear. Remember the wall, open up your chest, lean against the wall, tailbone under, legs strong. Inhale the arm up, bend the front knee, pivot over. Now bend your back knee slightly, rock back on it, and step together. Keeping your knees bent, grab one hand around each elbow, let the head drop down, and then very slowly begin to straighten your legs. Take your time. Feel your body. From day to day it changes, just work with it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, dangle the upper body, stretch the back and the legs. Forward bend. Now to come out of it, slide your hands up the front of the thigh. Look forward to straighten your arms. Continue coming up with a straight spine. Take both arms up to the ceiling. Continue to lift up, get tall, reach high, fingertips up. Exhale, sweep your arms way out to the side, lower them down, and bring your hands in front of the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale and release. Now bring your mat in a horizontal line to me and come to the floor. Now we'll strengthen your abdominals and your back, and then we'll use both muscles to stabilize the spine. Now you might need a towel for extra padding, so place it on your mat and sit on the back end of it. Now it's important that you understand the next exercise that I'm going to do, so let me show you. You place your feet flat on the floor and you place your hands on your shins. And you sit up nice and tall, and you're sitting right on top of the buttock bones with your back upright. Now on an exhale, you push your navel toward the spine and you roll behind the buttock bones until you can just feel the tailbone, and then there's that balance point for you. Now you use your abdominals to pull the pubic bone to the navel, and you really activate the abs through the entire movement. Then we're going to bring the arms out in front of you and lift the chest. Now it's important that when you raise your chest, you don't let your back arch and release your hips, but you keep your hips rolled under, your abdominals strong, your chest just lifts up out of the waist. Then you raise one leg, you raise the other leg, you're still balancing. Inhale, then you'll exhale and start again. Okay, ready? So you put your feet flat on the floor, take a deep breath and inhale, lift. Exhale, round back and extend the arms out in front of you. Now raise your chest, keep your hips rolled under, extending the legs up. And then take a deep breath, inhale, lift the chest above the knees. Exhale, stay there. And again, breathe, inhale. Exhale, release it, sit tall, breathe in. Exhale, round back. And extend those arms out in front of you. Lifting the chest, inhale. Exhale, raising your legs. Now inhale, raise your chest, but keep your hips rolled under. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release, sit tall, breathe in. Now this time, exhale back. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging. Extend the arms out in front of you. Take a breath. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, raise your legs. Now inhale and raise your toes up. Exhale, stay there. Inhale again, lift the chest to the toes. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release, sit tall, breathe in. Exhale, round back. And extending those arms in front of you. Raise your chest up. Exhale, raise your legs. Now inhale, raise your toes. Exhale, stay there. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hold, activate the abdomen. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Sit tall, breathe in. Exhale, round behind your buttock bones and extend the arms out in front of you. Now raise your chest up. Exhale, raise your thighs up. Inhale the toes up. Exhale, stay there. Take a breath in. Exhale, release it, sit tall, take the arms out to the side. Now contract all the way down. Now bring your knee into the chest and extend the other leg out. Keep your leg high enough so your low back is flat. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, curl. And breathe in. Switch legs. Exhale, curl. Now a little bit faster. Switch legs, breathe in. Now exhale and curl. Chest up. Inhale. Switch legs. Exhale, curl. Again, breathe in. Exhale, curl. And as you get stronger, use more abdominal strength and less arm strength. Curl it in. Again, breathe in. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Now take both legs into the chest and raise your feet in the air. Slide them down to 45 degrees and take a breath in. Now exhale, contract, flattening the abdominals, curl up. Again, bend the knees, raise your feet, slide them down, take a deep breath in, exhale, bend the knees, raise your feet, reach your toes away from your hips, take a deep breath in, now exhale, curl up, strong abdominals, flatten the waist down, and bend the knees one more time, legs up, slide it down, breathe in, exhale, curl, and in, lift up, reach out, take a deep breath in, exhale, curl. Now place your feet flat on the floor, fingertips should touch your heels for bridge pose. Now exhale, relax the abdominals, raise your hips by pushing up with your hamstrings. Interlace your fingers and then shimmy your shoulders under so you pin open the chest. Now puff out the chest, bringing your chest toward your chin, raising the hips nice and high. Take a deep breath in, really lift. Think of dragging your heels back toward your head. Then inhale again, lift your heels up, sweep your arms above your head, and then exhale one vertebra at a time, roll it down. Bring your legs into the chest, take a deep breath in, and relax. Now extend one leg out and roll over to your stomach. Place your inner ankles and your inner knees to face each other and slide your fingertips toward your feet. On an inhale, raise your chest up, using your back muscles to do the work, and lower it down. And again, lift. Inhale, lift the chest up. Keep your feet and your hands on the floor. Exhale down. And inhale, lift. This time, bring your arms out to the side in a T shape to your body. And then lower it down. Inhale, continue lifting up. Keep moving your body through the entire inhale. Then exhale down. And again, inhale, lift. Reach your toes away from your head. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, use your back, raise your chest, release your arms out to the side, then bring them over your head, lower them down. Now inhale, raise your feet and your arms. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Hands away from your toes. Exhale down. Last time, inhale, lift. Really lift, use your back. Exhale, lower down. Now slide your hands next to your chest. Push yourself up to a table position again and move your towel. Now walk your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to do a trunk stabilization exercise now. So I want you to see me the whole time. So you extend your left leg and I'll mirror you. Start with your spine in neutral position. Here we go. Left leg back. And extend your right arm up. Thumb points to the ceiling. Inhale. Now on the exhale, suck in your navel and extend your body long, fingertips away from toes. Place your hand on the floor under the shoulder or on a block if it makes it easier. Place your foot on the floor, place your hand on the hip, and open your chest. Turn your chin up to the ceiling. Now sweep your arm all the way up to the ceiling. Find your balance here. Move your tailbone toward the straight leg heel. Reach up with your top hand and push the floor away with the bottom hand. Now raise your leg in the air. Do it slowly. Keep your balance. Sweep your arm over your ear. Now inhale. On the exhale, suck in your navel and extend your body in two different directions. Lengthening, elongate. Take a breath in. And then reverse the arm all the way to the floor. Turn your hip over. Exhale. And extend your right arm once again, reaching the toe away from your hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, navel to the spine and reach out. Fingertips reach. Place your hand on the floor. Bring your knees together. Sit back. Roll around to the other side. We repeat it with your right leg this time. Way out, behind you, arm up. Take a breath. Inhale. Now exhale, suck in your navel, elongate the spine, reach out. Place your hand on the floor under the shoulder. Place your foot on the floor. Hand to the hip. Open up your chest, shoulders and hip looking up. Now sweep your arm all the way up to the ceiling. Find your balance. Move your tail towards your straight leg heel. Lift up, push the floor away from you, holding that. Now slowly raise your leg. Reach out with your toes. Sweep your arm over your ear. Take a breath in and really extend. Reach out. Exhale. Now reverse on a breath. Inhale. Return the arm down. Exhale. Pivot the hip over and extend your left arm out. Reach out with the fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Now last time, exhale and extend. Make your body longer than when you first started. Place your hand on the floor. Place your knee underneath yourself. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, curve and round your back. Now sit back into child's pose, forehead to the floor, hands next to your legs. Breathe in and enjoy how you're feeling. Now place the hands on the floor and roll yourself up, and we'll begin to cool down. Sit with your feet to the right side of your body and place your hands on the ankle. Now sweep your arm up overhead and lean to the side so you feel a good stretch on the side of the torso. You can use that bottom arm to help pull you in for a deeper stretch. Take a deep breath in again, lift up, place your hand on the floor, raise the other arm up. Now contract your abdominals, round your back, and curl through. Once again, hand on the ankle, sweep your arm up over your head, side stretch, inhale, lift up, hand to the floor, other arm up, exhale, contract, round through, feel the stretch across your lower back. Now place your right leg in front, sit up nice and tall for a spinal twist, exhale, round your back, and one more time, inhale, lift up nice and tall, and rotate your spine, look over your back shoulder, and raise your arm up, thumb points up to the ceiling, chest, shoulders are open, relax, long neck. Return it back to center, place your front leg behind you, bring your foot slightly forward, and rest your hands on the ground. Now if you can, rest on your elbows. Feel that stretch in your left hip. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, go deeper. And then inhale, lift. Now push away from the floor. Hand to the side. Sweep the arm up and over to the side for a full body stretch. Take a breath in. Swing your legs to the other side. Place your hands on the ankle and lift up. Stretch through the side of the ribs. Take a breath in again. Hand to the floor. Raise the other arm up. Contract the abdominals and curl through. Hands on the ankle, lift up again, sweep over, stretch the waist, and then reach high, hand to the floor, other arm up, contract, dive through. And release it back to the center. Place your left leg in front, sit up nice and tall, lift from the base of the spine, and then exhale and relax, round your back. Now this time, inhale, rotate your body to the side, bring your hand out, look to that stretched arm, open your chest. Take a breath in, exhale, return it back to the center, place your front leg back, bring the other leg forward more, place your hands in front of you, and then rest at the elbows if you can. Take a breath. Relax the right side of the buttock. Go deeper into the stretch. Now push yourself up. Place your hand to the side and raise the other arm all the way up. Full body stretch and relax. Then sweep the arm up. Bring your legs together and we're all finished. Just remember that these slow and controlled movements, with practice, will develop your body from the inside out. You'll gain strength and flexibility, and you'll have more confidence and energy, and you won't even have to go to the gym.